Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Commodore Jonathan Miller for the Axel channel. We have Nick from Nick and Night Entertainment.
Hi. Thank you.
We have the owner of the channel, Axel Malone. And you probably can guess by just looking what's going on. We all know what happened last Thursday. This is something that the three of us have shared a very big bond with. We lost one of our great heroes, the Immortal Hulk Hogan. The whole point of this video, we're going to share a couple of stories and memories of what Hogan's legacy has helped us in our lives. Steve, you have something you want to contribute?
Hogan has been one of the most inspiring wrestlers of all time because every time he got beat down, he always got right back up. And that's the best analogy for life. Whenever you get knocked down, just get right back up and keep on fighting. Because that's what Hogan did, and that's what you should do. Just keep on fighting. Fight for your life.
As the song says. From my end, I can honestly say that without Hogan, I probably would not be here. That is a straight up admission. During a time in my life where I didn't feel like I was long for this world, I found wrestling and I found Hogan, who was the greatest role model you could ever have. And even better when he was a bad guy and he just really knew how to reinvent and make life better. And it means a lot to me that Hogan was there to make sure that I'm still here. And we're going to turn over to Nick, who is, as you can see, is the closest any of us have ever been.
I mean, geez, just like, God, where to start? Saturday night's main event, 1987, Paul Orndorff, and then a couple months later, Andre the Giant. I mean, Hogan was so much of my childhood. He was definitely a hero growing up, you know, outside of my dad, my grandparents, yeah, you know, I was one of the biggest Hogan fans. I followed him along everywhere he went. I had the great pleasure of meeting him. It's a funny story. He was in town for a convention. This is going back, I don't know, maybe it was during the Black Hawk run. So I want to say it was like 2012-ish. But he was in town for a convention. A lot of times these guys will book smaller appearances too, trying to capitalize on every dollar. So I met him in a restaurant, and it was about an hour away. It's a funny story. They said he was there from 11 to 2, and I didn't know how early to get there, so I left my house at 6 in the morning because I didn't want to be in a giant line. And I got to the restaurant at 7 and sat on the porch waiting for them to open the door. I was the only one standing outside for at least an hour and a half until some other nerds showed up, and we waited forever.
Not us, by the way.
You know, it's crazy. I've spent the better part of the week just trying to come up with the thoughts and the words. It's stupid to me to even think that we live in a world without Hulk Hogan. You know, I half expect him to, at the funeral, the casket to start shaking and he hulks up and he pops out, but I know that's not going to happen. So, you know, one of the things I've said is Hulk Hogan the man is dead, but as the saying goes, Hulkamania is immortal. So,
all that needs to be said at this point. God bless you, Hulkster. We love you. Rest in peace, brother.
Thank you, Hogan, for everything.
And we will see you next time. Stay metal.
He was a world